Suhail, I'll start with you. Roland Garros, who do you like and why?
Oh man, this is a tough one. On the men's side, I mean, I just watched Yannick Sinner dispatch of Casper Ruud, love and one, I think it was, and I just thought he looked incredible. So we didn't see the best of him perhaps last year for several reasons, with the cloud of the doping ban and all of that. But I actually think Yannick Sinner comes in, even though it's not his favorite surface, as one of the favorites. You can't ignore Carlos Alcaraz. I'm going to say blockbuster Alcaraz, Alcaraz to go the distance as a second seed and try and get the job done. I'm an Alcaraz fan, but I think the only threat is going to be Yannick Sinner to get the job done as well. On the female side, however, I actually think I'm going to call an upset. I don't think Iga Swiatek for me is going to go out and win this. You've got Coco Gauff for me, who's a favorite. Arina Sabalenka is another, but I'm going to throw in a dark horse in Qinwen Zheng. I just
No, that was my dark horse.
There you go. Sorry, Edward. Had to steal it in there, but I think Qinwen Zheng, she's got the game. She's got power. She's got great court coverage as well, but she's also got incredible all-round game, which is suited to the clay. I mean, you're not going to get quick 1-2 points on the clay, and she doesn't need necessarily to look for it. Her fitness is through the roof as well. And yeah, well, you can't ignore her and you can't ignore Yasmin Paolini, but Qinwen Zheng, for me, my dark horse.
Go on, Ed, you might as well give us more as to why we should be backing her then as well.
Well, no, you might as well just call me Suhail Chandhok because we've got exactly the same predictions.
You're in good company.
I was going to go for Sinner Alcaraz final on the men's side. Sinner to take that one, but Alcaraz to get his own back at Wimbledon. And then I think, on the female side, Zheng was the last female player to win at Roland Garros at the Olympics, of course. She beat Sabalenka in straight sets in the Italian Open quarters, and she pushed Coco all the way in that 3.5-hour semi-final as well. Even at the tail end of last year, she was good. The WTA final, she made the final there, and I just think that everyone's getting a little bit too obsessed about Swiatek and Sabalenka, and I think perhaps when you mention one of those, one of you guys, I'm relying on someone to go with the favorite here, then we can explain why not. But I do think Jung Qinwen could go all the way.
Also, I'm going to throw the Paris Olympics in there. She had a good run there, obviously, so that helps.
All right, Nat.
Oh, see, I find it very difficult to look past Carlos Alcaraz. I just adore him. There's so much to love about him. And what he's accomplished already in such a short time is just simply remarkable. I do think that, obviously, we know he can be successful on the clay, but I do think he's slightly better suited to the grass just because of his movement, his ability. He loves to get into the net, which I know can mean that you can lose points, but he just loves it. He's so quick and dynamic, and I do towards the grass, maybe just being slightly better for him. But like I say, we've also seen what he can do on clay, and I just absolutely adore him. The women's side of things, I think, and it's great that you've brought up, names that people might not necessarily be looking out for. It is for me, so much more open than the men's. I think it's very difficult to look past Iga Swiatek just because you feel as though she is the queen of clay, really. But then Arina Sabalenka is doing really, really well. I also think Elina Svitolina, she's done really well on clay recently. She's someone to look out for. Reached the semi-finals at Madrid. She's won on clay at the Rouen Open as well in France. And so I find the women's one really difficult to call. So that's why I'm quite happy that you two have named someone that I hadn't even looked at and hadn't considered, which is a real annoyance for me. But probably I will have to go for Iga Swiatek, which, come on then, you're going to hit me with that. No, she's not going to be the one to beat.
I'm going Alcaraz, and I'm going Coco Gauff for the simple reason they both have signature shoes. I like signature shoes, so we're going with that. I'm back to the sneakers again. Sorry, Suhail.